What's up guys, it is T-Ball and I'm back with another video. So today we're going to be going over 5 small forwards that the Cleveland Cavaliers should trade for. So before I start, if you want to see more NBA content just like this, be sure to drop a like and subscribe as I do post daily, and also be sure to turn on post notifications so you can stay updated on when my newest video will be coming out. So the Cavs have struggled this season with a 30-20 record, which is good for the 3rd seed in the East, but they have a ton of problems on their team, as the biggest one is their defense or lack thereof. They need wings who will play defense and also be able to shoot, as that is key in the Cavs offense. So with that being said, let's go over 5 small forwards. Though some of them may be considered shooting guards right now but play a lot of minutes at the 3, the Cavs can target to help them this season. So first off, I have Rodney Hood. Rodney Hood is a swingman who can play both the shooting guard and small forward positions. At 6'8" with solid length, he can guard both positions with ease and shouldn't have any trouble switching onto small ball fours at times as well. Hood is also a great shooter, shooting 38.6% from 3 on 7 attempts per game this season, and he would be a great fit in the Cavs offense, spreading the floor with his shooting while also having the ability to score at the rim at times as well. I could see the Cavs giving up something like Shumpert, Osman, and their 2018 first round pick for Hood, as that would be a pretty fair trade in my opinion for both teams. Next up, I have Tyreke Evans. I think Evans would be a great fit for the Cavs as a scorer and playmaker off the bench. He could score from anywhere on the floor, as he's a great finisher at the rim and a solid 3-point shooter now as well. He's also a great playmaker, averaging 5 assists per game, and whenever LeBron's off the floor, they're going to have a guy who can fill in his role pretty well. Not to mention, Tyreke Evans is also very versatile, as he can play the positions from the 1 to 3, which is going to be very useful for the Cavs. Defensively, Evans isn't a great defender, but he's not terrible, so he won't be a huge minus on a Cavs team that already struggles mightily on D already. So next up, I have Lance Thomas. Thomas isn't on a great contract for his current play with about 3 years and $20 million left on his contract, but he would be a great fit for the Cavs. Thomas is shooting 40% on threes this season, and he would help space the floor for Cleveland. However, his biggest asset he could provide for the Cavs is his defense. At 6'8" with long arms, he can guard the 1 to 4 positions, as he could switch onto different players with ease. This would be a big help for the Cavs, who could use any good defense they could get. I also don't think Thomas should cost much, if anything at all, for the Cavs, as he isn't on a good contract for his current value, and the Knicks may be looking to dump him. Thomas is a cheap and under the radar option for the Cavs to possibly get at the trade deadline. So next up, we have Stanley Johnson. Johnson has not been a great fit for the Pistons, and it's no secret he's been on the trade block, though he may be a little harder to get now from the Pistons, as they've traded Tobias Harris to the Los Angeles Clippers in the Blake Griffin deal. Johnson is 6'7" and a long defender who can guard multiple positions, so he would help shore up some of the Cavs' defensive problems. However, some problems with Johnson is that he is still pretty raw and he still hasn't developed a jump shot, shooting only 27.7% from 3 this season and 36.2% from the field overall. Playing next to LeBron and other shooters may help give him more open looks, but I wouldn't expect to see a huge increase in efficiency. However, Johnson is only 21 years old, so he has time to develop and become a key young guy in the future who could see an expanded role if LeBron James leaves Cleveland again. The Cavs do this move to give them some youth and athleticism now, and also get a guy with a ton of potential for their future as well. So for my last option, I have Jonathan Simmons. Simmons has played well for a terrible Magic team that is looking to tank, and he would be a great fit for the Cavs. He's averaging 13.6 points per game this season, to go along with 3.4 rebounds and 2.3 assists per game as well. He is a very athletic guy who can make strong drives to the rim for the easy 2, and he also has the ability and vision to find guys for kickouts on the 3 as well. Also, he could hit the 3 once in a while too, at 31.9% shooting from 3, and I also think that percentage could go up playing next to LeBron James and others who could help him get better looks from downtown. He's a very dynamic player who could provide energy for the Cavs on both the offensive and defensive side of the floor. Speaking of defense, Simmons isn't having the best defensive season on a porous Magic team, but he has all the tools to become a great defender, as he was solid in San Antonio. With the Spurs, he had a defensive rating of 102 and 105 in his first and second season, so I definitely think his current 114 defensive rating is an anomaly, though leaving Pop's system did hurt his numbers and discipline on the defensive side of the floor. I also did want to point out that Simmons is making about $6 to $7 million a year, which is a very good deal for his production. And if the Cavs could trade some filler and their 2018 first round pick to the Magic for Simmons, I definitely think that would be a great trade for Cleveland. And I also think he could be a potential future asset next season if LeBron James does in fact leave the Cavs, so I definitely think Simmons would be a great player to get for now and for the future as well. So that's a wrap. Thanks guys for watching. As always, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you guys did enjoy this video and want to see more NBA content just like this. and also drop a comment down below on your thoughts on my list. If you have another player in mind, definitely leave that down below and I'll definitely try to get back to most of you guys, as I always read all comments. So once again, thanks for watching and hopefully I'll see you guys soon for my next video. Peace.